Oh, here we are. We've just come into this old lead Fluorspar mine in Derbyshire. It dates back to 1700 sometime. It was owned originally by a guy called Needham, my namesake. And we're going to have a walk through and just see what's left in here. Oh, we're in now. We're to the first junction. Air pipe still left in here. Old trap nail in the wall here with a bit of it's like electrical wire originally, probably for holding pipes up against the side of the wall. We'll take this right hand fork and then down here. There's a bit of an old Jubilee tub here. Top of it, an old milk churn, probably used for storing, I don't know, whatever, a bit of powder, whatever, just an old shovel on the floor. It's an interesting little mine. It's not very big, but it's interesting. Follow it down, there's a bit of a stope up there, timbered off with square sets, the old railway sleepers these are. Looks like this has been used for storage more than anything. Still got the track on the floor, which is really good. Shot hole here. Continue down. If you look, when you get down here, there's some fluorite crystals in wall here. Look, you see it? It's quite cool.
Is there a winch up there, Bob?
Yeah. There's nothing up there.
I thought there was a winch up there.
No, winch is farther up.
Winch is there, right. Right, don't go anywhere then.
I've been up there, but don't go anywhere. Like I say, it's not the biggest of mines, but it's just quite interesting. All that lot was stood up till last year, and it's all come in. It happened while somebody were in here, they absolutely crap themselves. 20 minutes if you really wanted to, but there's quite, like I say, there's quite a bit to see. Just looking to see where it is. Yeah, it was well buried.
What's holding that plank up there?
Not much. No.
Bit of faith, I think.
Yeah, not much holding all of it up in it.
That's the thing. Very little.
That there, you could dislodge that yourself.
Yeah.
That loose.
Bit of a stope and a lower level. It doesn't go anywhere, but it's quite. It's about 30 feet deep down into the bottom. I don't know whether you can see into it or not, but you can see bits and bobs. A bit of timber work there, and
Trying to get my camera into it in a second. Just going to go forward and record that winch.
we've got a winch there. Let's go and have a look at it. I don't know where to walk in, that's the thing. Where did you walk?
Or did you just watch across a ladder?
I don't want to lose it down there, but I can't light it up.
Hang on. Light it up. Hung down.
Right, do.
Oh, it's certainly good timbers, aren't they, kid? When they've done, Jake, you walk on a ladder.
That's it. These timbers, you put your fingers through them, they like.
No, all of it's very, very rotten.
Yeah, it is. Winch. 3-ton winch.
Alright, there's another set of ladders down there, isn't there? In the...
Yeah, there is. This would have been used for hauling stuff up out of the shaft. The back of it. If you look in here, look. Absolutely full of fluorite. Absolutely full of it. It's really, really interesting. They're supported by an old rail, and a piece of timber. This is an old coffin level, this is. The other drive actually goes farther.
It's new work for one, isn't it?
Yeah, this was it was started by a guy with my namesake, no relation, back in 1750s I think it was.
Oh, I've seen that then.
Something like that. And the last owner that actually mined it was a guy called Roger Ridgway, and he worked at the place I used to work at as a buyer for them for the spar, and he mined this until 1985 when it shut. But it was actually used in the peak practice series as well.
Yeah.
That's where the fake boulders come from. Yeah, one of the very first ones.
See that plank there? You go up to the other end of that, you can use it.
Looking down here into this bit of a stope and lower level, it doesn't go anywhere, but it's quite, it's about 30 feet deep down into the bottom. I don't know whether you can see into it or not, but you can see bits and bobs. There's a bit of timber work there, and
So get my camera into it in a second. Just going to go forward and record that winch.
we've got a winch there. Let's go and have a look at it. I don't know where to walk here, that's the thing. Where did you walk?
Oh, did you just watch across the ladder?
These timbers, you put your fingers through them, they like...
All of it's very, very rotten.
Yeah, it is. Let's have a look at this winch. This winch, it's a 3-ton winch. Can't really work out who's made it.
There's another set of ladders down there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. This would have been used for hauling stuff up out of the shaft at the back of us. But if you look in here, look, absolutely full of fluorite, absolutely full of it. It's really, really interesting. Up there, that lot's supported by an old rail and a piece of timber. This is an old coffin level, this is. Old shot hole there that's full of clay. But there's just a lot of blue fluorite here in amongst the clay. Hell of a lot. A lot of mineral left in this mine. On the left hand side you can see that it's still full of fluorite. You can see the mineralization there, the blue. The blue's caused by the tar or the petrochemical reaction when the lava's thawing. And if you look sort of straight in front, it's a lovely blast pattern here. You can see the end of the hole there where the drill went to, and then you've got the shattered pattern of the rock where it came out. But very, very small drill steels, probably inch, maybe inch and a half, that's all. And we've got a bit of a crumble. But yeah, the mineralisation in here is absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely full of it. All on this side here. Calcite up here. Bit of a loose string and veins here and there. But yeah, some lovely calcite in here. There is. And also a lot of dogtooth. Really interesting. Head back across this ladder. Now, there's a bit of minor snot here on the left. Rather an interesting colour, not the white colour that it normally is. And here we are looking up into the stope. These timbers have got a lot of calcification now starting. Where stalactites, I think they are, that come down, aren't they, Dave?
Stalactites from the
yeah, stalactites.
your hang tights that you remember.
We pull them down.
You know what they actually there? The stringy bits coming off there are actually a bacteria, aren't they?
Yeah, probably. And
yeah, I've seen them before, and you can misidentify them as tree roots if they're very close to the thing above.
These
but
stringies
definitely,
here, yeah,
that's
they
a
do.
bacterial growth.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of these when we go in February. There's a lot, but they are actually tree roots more than that because they're quite low down.
Yeah.
If you look back across there,
Right.
beautiful timbered section, really. Got a picture of Antonio took a me stood in this end. I'll head back down this drive.
It's a really nice section there, isn't it?
It is. It's grand. It's smaller than Lady Wash as well, isn't it? It's a lot on a narrower scale than the main drive up there. Yeah. I mean, there were two brothers owned this mine originally, who mined it. Just a little one-man band, basically. They mined it for years, right through 70s anyways, and probably in 60s as well. From what I can remember, you know, being a kid and passing it.
It's a lot bigger than what we can explore today.
Well, there's a lot of it you can't get into anymore because it's collapsed, but it would have been bigger. I mean, they were here for years.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, rock oil for drill, that's air oil, that is.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some crinoids there as well.
There's all sorts in here. Mineralisation and fossils is fantastic in here. It's full of it. Here's Jay. And here we go to the film set from Peak Practice. And we're going down this junction now. There's a minecart down here. Just through, unless it's been destroyed by people coming in. This was used as a film set in the 1990s for a TV show in the UK. Supposedly somebody caving and it collapsed and they were trapped. It was a bit of like a medical drama that was on. Quite good. Steve here coming towards us. These boulders are extremely fake. At one time they'd have been painted to look like the limestone in here. They are, Dave. Superman.
Perhaps I do want to do a bit. You do find one that's very grey.
Yeah, there's some down there in entrance. There's, here you go up. A bogie that was used for transporting whatever into the mine. There's another bogie there, Steve. But yeah, it's a bit Heath Robinson. This is when you look at it, it's hand built, isn't
well,
it?
This drive's a lot wider, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the newer one.
So the part at the side there was for what?
I think they did use that for just transporting stuff down into mine. the original Jubilee tub's on the other side, but I don't know where the bogey is for that.
Oh, this part.
Oh, pipe?
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know. Maybe for air, for ventilation perhaps. For blowing a bit of air in. It's very, very limestoney inside. It's very, very dusty. So yeah, more than likely for air extraction. If you look into it. I reckon anyway.
Yeah.
What I like about this place is that it's just, you can see where they fired in. There's some absolutely stunning blast patterns on the wall. I mean, there's one here. And when it's calcified there with the water that's calcified, it just really stands out.
Highlighting it even more.
You can
into
see
the blast pattern.
the drill holes there and the splatter patterns right up to this bed here of, I think that's clay. It is clay. It's just stunning. It really is. You've got the natural clay bed sat between the rock, and that runs all the way through. It's really good. It really is. Same on this side. In fact, if you look there, that's probably a bit of old man. Either that or it's a bit of a pocket.
Water's flushed out the clay, hasn't it?
Yeah.
On the bed, because you've got a thick bed.
Yeah, thick bed of clay there, yeah. Yes. Really good. Look at that. That's quite bizarre how that is.
Just there.
Yeah, this bit here.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
water. That looks
water.
like it's water. It's been
It's a water pot here.
funneling down,
there,
hasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see another drill hole there.
Yeah.
In that clay bed there. That would have been a nasty one to drill in some calcite at the back of that. But yeah, the water's fetched this down. It's flushed it down. Quite cool. It is. Like I say, it's not a big spot. It's just a bit interesting.
And we've got some various little bits of tins, and I think I've just spotted a bulb underneath a rock. Yeah. Yeah, one of the old bayonet bulbs. Just about sea under the clay now that's covering most of the ground. The old sleepers for the tracks. And the patchwork running the full length of this particular drive. Just on the side there, yeah. So these are all stopes coming off, yeah?
Yeah.
Backfill stopes now.
Well, they've run in, haven't they?
Yeah.
The roof's quite interesting as well, how it's shattered and how it, you don't tend to see it. It's quite
Not like
bizarre,
that,
isn't
no.
it?
That's more like how you'd see in Slate Man, where
Yeah,
it's,
it's quite
it shatters
bizarre.
to sharp edges.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
There must be a difference in stone down here. Slightly more silicified than the limestone. I think it could be a bit
Oh
of
yeah.
chert or something like that.
Is that the band you're on about?
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it, that? It is. Very soft. Very square track nail above your head. You carry on a bit farther. Have you seen the thick hole in the air pipe hole?
I didn't actually.
Just keep looking on this pipe on your left there as
Yeah.
well.
So have I passed the pick? Is it further back?
You what, sorry?
Is the pick further back?
Yeah, it will be, I think.
Right.
I think, I'll tell you in a minute, it might be down here. I know it's sat in the wall, I think it could be somewhere near where them cage burrows are. It might be on another looking plate here. A little bit of a slope there. Quite bizarre out you never really noticed how the roof was. The old drill steel, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few
It's
on the
its
way
small
down,
one.
isn't there? So this was 60s and 70s, weren't it? This was worked.
Vein here again, look.
Yeah.
Dragon's teeth in the roof. Starting to form. Lovely calcification in here, isn't it? It really is. It must be back there a bit, mate.
Yeah,
The end of airline here now.
I'll pick that up way back.
Still sleepers in the floor here. That's end of line for air. That
You can actually see the end of a drill thingy. You can see the pattern that the drill head would have had
in that rock.
on the top one.
Is it like a star?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I can. I think they'd have been on Pumas, these there. Certainly not.
The bottom one was quite away, but you can still see the end of it.
Yeah. There's a few down the other drive you can see beds
Yeah.
sat here.
Yeah.
So you've got the distinct distance between, the difference between, it could be basalt. Basalt tends to be darker though, but it is volcanic. Could even be a bit of chert in here. But yeah, there's a bit of a mixture of stone in here. If you look down there, it's a bit sort of
When you get
sandstone
a bit
colour.
yeah, well, and when you go up there, it's really glittery.
Yeah,
like granite.
Yeah. Have you seen this here, John?
What called?
Deck cord number 5. I think, yeah, number 5 deck. 5-second delay on that. I like this old place though, don't you? It's just a bit different. You can tell this is modern side because you look at the difference in size of drill steel to what's around that other side. The other side's probably, I don't know, inch.
Yeah.
More likely driven by hand, and this you can see it's been done by a drill on a jack leg, probably a Puma or something like that,
Yeah,
and how high it is
Puma,
as well. Definitely something like that. That pipe, I think back there, the plastic pipe, I think was used for air, for pulling shite away.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, you look at
When did this stop? This
1985, this mine shut.
85.
If you look at length of that drill steel there, it's at least 6 foot. Easy. So yeah, you can see it was drilled by Pumas, this was, definitely. Most definitely.
I'll see you outside, guys.
Okay.
Right.
Some nice calcification, some nice, if you look up there, crinoids, bit of a shell there in the fossil. Another bit of a pocket there where the water's flushed out the clay. That I use this clay for stemming as well. Instead of having to buy it in, they've just used it to stem the holes, so it stopped them blasting out too far. Somewhere down here there is a pick holding this pipe up on the left hand side, and there's a air receiver. Up into a couple of stopes now. There's an air receiver here. Nice band of blue there. Quite crystallised in there. Clay around it. Into an old stope here. An air receiver here that had been used for giving him that bit of a boost for the drills down this end of the mine. The worked out stope here. A bit muddy. The water's run down from there. I think last time I came here that was quite dry. It was. Carry on again. You can see here, look. Some bands of fluorite mixed in with the clay. Very, very soft though, very soft. Not fantastic quality. There's another stope here. Same again. That's sort of been backfilled though, if you look. It's got the deads stacked up in front of it. On the right hand side there you can see another band of the blue. Goes right through, the vein follows it through. And we've got Dave coming back towards us. Have you seen this blue here, Dave, in this stope where they've stacked these deads back? The roof's quite interesting as well, if you look, it's all like...
So these are all stopes coming off, yeah?
Yeah. Well, they've run in, haven't they?
Yeah.
But the roof's quite interesting as well, how it's shattered and how it... You don't tend to see it, it's quite
Not
bizarre,
like that,
isn't
no,
it?
that's more like you'd see in slate, man.
Yeah,
where
it's quite
it shatters
bizarre.
to sharp edges.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
There must be a difference in stone down here. Slightly more silicified than the limestone. It could be a bit of chert or something like that.
Is that the band you're on about?
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it, that? It is. But it's not very good quality stuff because it's very, very soft. Very soft. Little square track there above your head. And carry on a bit further. Have you seen the pick hole in the air pipe up? Just keep looking on this pipe on your left hand side, you'll see it stuck into the wall. Another stope here. There's a mucking plate here as well, Dave. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
And it's track going into the stope here as well.
So I've passed the pick. Is it further back?
You what, sorry?
Is the pick further back?
Yeah, it will be, I think.
Right.
I'll tell you in a minute. It might be down here. I know it's sat in the wall. I think it could be somewhere near where them cave pearls are. I might be wrong. Another mucking plate here. Another bit of a stope there. It's quite bizarre how this. I never really take much notice how the roof were. The old drill steel here, look.
Yeah, there's a few.
It's only a small one.
So this was 60s and 70s, weren't it?
Yeah, vein here again, look.
Yeah.
Dragon's teeth in the roof. Starting to form. Lovely calcification in here, isn't there? There really is. It must be back there a bit, Dave, because we're at end of airline here now.
I'll pick it up way back.
Still sleepers in the floor here. And that's end at line for air. That
You can actually see the end of a drill thingy. You can see, and you can see the pattern that the drill head would have had
in that rock.
on the top one.
Is it like a star?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I can. I think they'd have been on Pumas, these there. Certainly not
The
drill.
bottom one was quite away, but you can still see the end of it.
Yeah. There's a few down the other drive you can see where it's a bit wider as well. You can see drill steel mark. This is the end. Another stope going off to the right. Massive boulder choking that one off there. huge. What we got here? That's a tin. Some mineralised rock on the floor again. What's that? Quality Street tin. Very good. Now their pipe there on floor from a drill. And it goes up round this corner. I think it comes to an end where it's flushed in and running. Like I say, it's not a big mine. Not big at all, but for two men to operate it, really, really interesting. You know, they supplied the local mill with the Fluorspar and lead. Probably a bit of brighties as well. And that's pretty well much for them. This mine, it's come to. Heading out now. We are going to another mine a bit farther over. A lot bigger than this and more commercial. So not going to be a massively long day, but it'll be an interesting day. It will. Bogey here again. Ah, a bit of mine life on it, look. Mushroom growing on it. That's quite cool. It is. Last bit of mine now, I'm just heading back to the entrance. Another great trip. On to the next.